Greetings, Aries. This is your first reading for 2022. Thanks for joining me here at the Lightroom forecast. We're just doing a free flow kind of read today, and let's see, and then we'll go through and clarify. So thank you for all your likes, shares and subscribes. It really helps to for me to keep this channel going. So let's see what we have today. We're just doing a few cards initially and then a moving forward card, which I like to do at the end, but as I said, we will clarify here. Okay, let's have a look. Aries, so we start out looking to be on good footing at this current time. We come out with the Chariot. The Chariot moves very quickly, quite a feminine card in some respects, of course Cancerian as well. Coming from the seas of life yet to be born, you could say, in some ways, and it can move very quickly, very swiftly, because of an innate balance, left brain, right brain, all of that kind of thing. It's very much a card, Aries, of balance, which might be something that you're wanting to embody more of at this current time. We have the Nine of Swords coming in next. Very much catastrophic, worry, anxiety, that kind of thing, quite unfounded often. So it does look to be that there could be something coming up for you, actually, that is what I get, that is slightly challenging you in terms of your levels of anxiety at the moment. But in fact, this is probably quite a good thing. Not being anxious, but this whatever this thing coming up is, because we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about many things, in a literal sense, people returning to you. We see the threads of gold on the sea, the beautiful six, all sixes, and we look at 2022, simply those 3 twos together bringing us to a 6. It's a very harmonious number, very much a number of beauty. And here we see these gorgeous 6 cups. There's connections here, and a willingness to, an enjoyment in terms of offering a cup without having anything attached to it. It's very, as we see in a lot of decks, it's very much a childlike card in that sense, that the 2 children are offering something to each other. But I do see that you're kind of coming up, coming through, ready to bring a lot of thought into form here with the Chariot, and maybe there is a little bit of a hesitancy, or a little bit of doubt, or a little bit of worry, which is not necessarily founded, because there is something quite marvelous on the horizon here. As I said, we will clarify. Moving forward, we have the Emperor, which is very sort of Aryan card, isn't it, I guess, in some ways. So a position of great strength. Of course, we want to be benevolent with it. I think you're in a position where you understand this, and don't turn those sort of Martian qualities against yourself, Aries, is what I hear. This is a wonderful, strong position, and can be a very position of having a great deal to offer others as well. as well as being driven by your own needs. So I guess, we're looking at a balance here, Aries. So shall we clarify? Let's have a look at the Chariot. Which is often the case. We'll get another card. We get the Chariot coming out again. So we are moving forward pretty quickly, maintaining a level of balance. And it is bringing something into form. This could be projects, work, could be anything here. Could be a relationship, actually, that you have levels in the back of your mind of just a little bit of anxiety, of anticipation is what I get. So let's have a look. Well, just one more card, please, for the Chariots. We have 2 Chariots. Pardon me. Knight of Pentacles in tandem. Messages, some message coming in here. You're really managing it well. That's what I get. You're managing things quite well. 9 of Swords, please. This element in the back of your mind, a little bit of concern, a little bit of worry. We get the, I'll keep shuffling, we get the universe, new beginning here. New beginning, this is the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle, hence, of course, we have levels of, when maybe we feel a little unsure, Aries. It's quite natural when we're beginning anew. Yes, we are. The home, happy home, 4 of Wands, double 11, of course. 4 of Wands, wonderful, wonderful card. It's a happy place. It's a new place, actually. Not to say that you haven't been happy, Aries, of course. Remember, these are really incredibly general readings. But this new cycle, if there have been concerns about the beginning of a new cycle, it's all looking pretty rosy. 6 of Cups, Aries. What is the 6 of Cups? I think it's something that you've been working at. I think it's a relationship that you've been working at. And here we see the 8 of Discs. You've really worked at it. And I think now you're beginning to see the benefits of it, intangibles, actually. With that, we have 3 other cards coming out. We had the High Priestess, the Star, and the 10 of Cups. So we're looking at very much going inward here with the High Priestess. Guidance, knowledge within yourself, having faith in that, having the ability to trust that, and in doing that, we venture into Star, a healing card primarily, but also if there have been hurdles in achieving certain things, or hurdles even of the mind, that you felt limited or restricted, you've looked inward, overcome that, and so you're starting to see in your world this 10 of Cups. You see it in the resources, people around you. You're in it. It's in front of you as a 10. It's in the physical. Hence we have, the Ace of Cups, this gift that comes down from the divine. By the time we get to the 10, it's materialized around us in whatever way we've utilized that gift. So let's have a look at the Emperor moving forward this year. I think you can just put any whatever concerns aside, you know you're on a new sort of spin of the wheel. Actually, you're on a new cycle here. You've done some internal work. You've overcome a few things, whatever they may be for you. And it is time, with the Four of Swords, a time for a little bit of rest. Now, when I say rest, I mean that a lot of information, a lot of, obviously, regeneration occurs when we allow rest on a cellular level. And of course, within that as well, we do get a lot of information in Dreamtime, Aries. So it's actually, it's looking pretty good here. Let's see if the Pixies and Fairies, Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, have something for us. An insight, maybe. Pixies and Fairies. Just a little Pixie and Fairy guide here. Wow. Yeah, I do think it's a relation to matters of the heart. Now, that could be across the board, like love comes in many forms, and it's not just romantic kind of stuff, but I do feel an element of that here. I think you've found your sort of, you've found what is right for you. You've figured out what, at this point in time, what you actually need. We have the fairy that was kissed by the pixies. This has been infused with life force. It's pretty amazing. And it's feeling that rush. And I do think, Aries, you probably are feeling the rush. Often we do have that little unfounded sort of level of slight unsurety or anxiety in the back of our mind. But don't let that put you off track. I don't think you are. With that also, because I do think you've sifted out the chaff from the oats. We have Lady of the Harvest, knows when to plant, knows when to cut back, actually, and he's in control of that, and it's just natural law in a lot of respects. With that Penelope Dreamweaver, that this is sort of elevating you. Whatever you're doing, you've figured something out for yourself, Aries, here. And it's really allowing you to, it's quite soft. It's not, even though we've got the Chariot and the Emperor, and it is a new kind of cycle for you, or a new way of doing things. It's quite interesting. We've got a journey map card and a Kim Cran's animal card face down. So let's see, we'll pull them up, see if they relate to you or to this reading in any way. We get beautiful Lady Luck. This lady spots you in a crowd, actually helps you along. It's like, yeah, I see all the work that you've been doing. As I said before, you've been seemingly doing a lot of personal work. Lady Luck sees it and really is kind of emanating her luck vibes around you at the moment, Aries. It's pretty damn good with that. And I like these two cards because together we get the tarantula, because there's a wisdom level of wisdom here. There's the spider, the tarantula, I always think of as a very earthy spider in some ways, not so much an aerialist, but a spider that's got its feet, legs, hairy legs firmly on the ground and keeps going. There's a strength, a solidity there. There's an earthy element to this reading for you, Aries. So I hope you got something from that, and that you're having a wonderful week and take good care. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Cheery. Bye.